Childcare counts is the method that the state of Wisconsin uses to disseminate funds, federal funds, to childcare providers across the state of Wisconsin. So it started back in March of 2020, and it will continue through 2023. And in the city of Milwaukee, over $62 million have been awarded to over 1,300 providers.
It helped me provide high quality care. It helped me get hire staff that were more qualified staff, because I was able to put them through like trainings through the Early Child Education Center.
Providers also use the fund to help just everyday bills and expenses. It helped them also to purchase additional materials, supplies, and equipment that they needed. And lastly, providers also indicated that they were able to use the funding just to keep their lights on and the doors open.
For myself, it was very, very helpful. I was at a place where I honestly didn't know where the next dollar was coming. And it was super stressful, and it wasn't something that I could discuss with the parents or discuss with my peers, because those are then friends of my families. It was so many things, but it was so very helpful when it did come about to help me to stay afloat and keep the rent paid and keep, getting those activities and things that the children need monthly.
So providers wanted to say thank you to decision makers and elected officials for thinking of them and for making sure that childcare was included in this payment process and receiving the federal funds.
I will say it's greatly needed. I'm here to say it.
And I thank them for making the decisions to, get those funds to us, because when I tell you it has helped tremendously, it has helped.
The second thing providers would like to tell decision makers is that funding helped increase the quality of their program, whether it was being able to recruit and retain additional staff or being able to purchase a new curriculum. The funding helped them increase the quality and the care that they are providing for children. And lastly, providers want the funding to continue. They're worried about what happens when this funding ends in 2023 and whether or not they're going to be able to continue to make ends meet.
I mean, those fundings really enabled me to do a lot of things as far as, helping increase high quality care for my center.
It's not just for us as providers, but for the children too, to be able to explore those new things, and then the provider to not have to be stressed about losing children, because although the pandemic might be slowing down, the cost of living and everything else is still going to keep going up, and that's going to continue to pose those same problems. So I think that if it was continued for providers and for families, that it would be beneficial for all parties.